Bama gang. We always hit the nail on the head. So check this out, my Miami Hurricane fans. Now, press conference today, Tyler Van Dyke has spoken. He said a lot by not saying much. Now, obviously, you guys know we got one more game left. Boston College, 12 o'clock. Is it 12 o'clock? It's on a Friday. This game is on a Friday. Man, it feels kind of weird, these Friday games. But nonetheless, man, 12 o'clock. The sun will be out at least. It's supposed to be a cold game. As long as the wind ain't blowing too hard, we should be good. That's basically what he said about that. But practice one day at a time. Not thinking about, trying to look towards the future too much, because that's when he plays terrible. That's what he said. Now, but he was asked by Susan Miller. Shout out to Susan Miller for asking good questions, once in a blue moon. But she asked about him, playing in the bowl game. She asked about him, possibly being a transfer, or, what the plan for the future is. And, of course, Tyler being Tyler, didn't give no answers. No answers. Basically, going to talk it over with his family and make them kind of decisions, blah, blah, blah. No commitment to the University of Miami, anything. When a player was planning on coming back, they would answer that with no hesitation. Oh, yeah, man, as long as they want me back, I'll be here, and we'll get the job done, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, Tyler Van Dyke ain't too sure about his future. Now, I'm not sure if he wants to come back. Is he going to hit the transfer portal? Is he going to try out for the NFL? Or, maybe the team don't want him back. Maybe the coaches don't want him back. Who knows? But we'll see in the near future. Obviously, if Tyler Van Dyke do transfer out, there's still the question in the air about, Jakari Brown possibly hitting the transfer portal too. I've heard that he's coming back, but, people change their mind every day. I've heard he's coming back and, from reliable people. So I'm going to stick to that until it ain't that no more. That's tough. So Tyler Van Dyke, man, might hit the transporter, might come back. Uncertainties, will he play in the bowl game or not? So I think that'll be telling. After this game, upcoming game, we'll find out whether or not he'll play in the bowl game. I guess we'll get some kind of announcement during the week or however we get it, whatever. So Tyler Van Dyke might not play the bowl game. Now, the bowl game, from what I'm hearing, possibilities of playing SMU. As you guys know, the ties between SMU and Miami. Rhett Lashley, of course, former Miami Hurricane offensive coordinator under Manny Diaz, now the head coach over there. All the players that transferred from the University of Miami, Jalen Knighton and a few, just to name a few, Elijah Roberts, and, Romello Brinson, couple guys that basically hit the portal and went with Lashley. Could possibly be playing against him in a bowl game. Now, that'll be a narrative. That's tough. Do you guys think Miami would beat SMU if they lined it up and play tomorrow? Let me know that in the comment section. Let's talk about some other things. Obviously, today. This is just some quick Gator stuff. We're not gonna hold you too long on this Gator stuff. But from what I'm hearing, if the Gators were to beat Florida State, because they do play them this weekend, there's plans for the Gators to actually rush the field. Now, from what I'm hearing from the fans, they have never done it before. So this has got to be something that they organize amongst themselves. So if they knock off Florida State, which I think is the number 4 team in the country, the rankings hasn't came out yet as of making this video. So who knows, maybe Washington will jump them. But if Florida were to knock them off and beat them or whatever, they got plans of, rushing the field. So we'll see how many hillbillies could get arrested trying to rush the field. Because from what they're saying, they got their field highly guarded and, security and officers and everything like that. So we're going to see if they're bold enough to rush. Because, you can't lock everybody up. And if everybody rushes the field, the few people that you did grab, you're going to have to let them go. You have to let them go, man. That's tough. That'll be crazy, though. That'll be absolutely crazy. Let's shift to the transfer portal. I seen a guy today. As a matter of fact, let me give you the graphics before I give you the rundown. I seen this guy here today. UPenn, where he's transferring from. It's a FCS. It's one of those Ivy schools. My guy here, Joey Slackman. He's received 17 offers in the last 24 hours. Now, this is obviously a defensive lineman, defensive tackle to be exact. As you guys know, Miami's going to need some players in that position. You know, some depth, some people to come on into the room and make some challenges, probably shift things and all that good stuff. So, within the 24 hours, the 17 teams that had extended an offer to him, you got Colorado, Arizona, Oregon State, Washington, Vanderbilt, Louisville, North Carolina, Illinois, Houston, Miami, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, Pitt, Duke, Rutgers, BYU, and of course UConn. So a lot of teams has reached out to him already. So my guy here entered the transfer portal. Let's just see how, aggressive Miami are with this one. Will we land this guy? Do you guys want this guy? Now, obviously, I haven't looked at his tape. I haven't looked at, and compared anything yet. I haven't watched this guy physically. So if any of you guys have taken that opportunity already, you guys can leave that in the comment section. Let me know what you think of him. I know some of the fans are going to say, wait a minute. Ivy League, FCS. Man, we got to stop doing this. We got to stop going into the portal and get these guys. We got to go in there and get the superstars. Superstars, man. Y'all let me know how you feel about this guy in the comment section. So, just give you guys a quick rundown on him now. Obviously, no rankings. He's from New York. 2019. That's where he came out. He went to Comac, or whatever that is. That's the high school or whatever he went to. Defensive line, 6'4", 300 pounds. Joe Slack. So, we're going to see now. Obviously, all the offers are coming in for him. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. A lot of schools have made their offers. So, that's pretty much what he got on his timeline. Like I said, enrolled at UPenn, that's what they call them, Pennsylvania Quakers. That's what it is. So, let me know how you guys feel about this. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more news about the transfer portal. Coming in the near future. You guys are going to hear about some of your favorite guys, some of your guys that you never heard of, or some of the guys that just, didn't quite make it, going to hit the portal. And some of the guys that we're going to bring in, you guys are going to be like high on them, and you're going to be low on some of them. So, a lot of news coming up. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. A lot of information coming up. We're in bowl season. Now, this week is rivalry week. Miami really don't have a necessarily rival, whatever. I mean, Boston College and Miami don't really play that much because, the ACC just broke up the conference. So, we might do play each other a lot more. But, Boston College. This week, Florida State versus Florida. Obviously, tomorrow being Wednesday, being Seminole Wednesday, we're going to talk about that game. And obviously, Friday being Gator Friday, which we're going to talk about that game too. So it's going to be a double feature for the Florida State versus Florida game. And then we're going to watch that thing. And we're going to see if the Florida Gators, the mighty Gators, can knock off the Florida State Seminole, stop them from being 12-0, maybe 11-1. And we'll see. Obviously, Jordan Travis not playing. Yeah. Obviously, Graham Mertz not playing. Yeah. Battle of the backup quarterback. Now, I started this movement on Twitter. Listen, Max Brown, you minimum Brown for me. Minimum Brown. That's it. I've only seen you a minimum amount of snaps for the Gators, so I don't consider you to be Max. Max means high power all the way up. There's no other level than Max. I haven't seen you take enough snaps for me to call you Max. So right now you minimum Brown, okay? Okay, go prove me otherwise. Whoop the Seminoles, Gator man. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. T2I, I'm out.